Israel launched a series of coordinated airstrikes against Iran, targeting nuclear facilities, missile defense systems, and military command centers in Tehran and surrounding areas. Prime Minister Netanyahu said the operation aims to reshape the strategic balance in the Middle East and dismantle Iran's nuclear capabilities. This marks the fourth consecutive day of strikes, significantly escalating tensions and raising fears of a full-scale regional war. Iran responded with hundreds of missiles and armed drones targeting Israel, describing the actions as a justified defense of its sovereignty. Iranian officials also demanded that Israel halt its air campaign before returning to nuclear negotiations with Western powers. Mediators from regional countries, including Saudi Arabia, Oman, and Qatar, are urging both Iran and Israel to pause military actions and resume diplomacy. Former U.S. President Trump left the G7 summit early, emphasizing strong support for Israel and warning Tehran residents to evacuate immediately. He also suggested that the U.S. might provide bunker-busting weapons to Israel, while distancing American forces from direct combat. American intelligence agencies confirmed they are supplying data and logistical assistance to Israel in alignment with its defensive operations. In response to escalating violence, the U.S. redeployed naval and missile defense systems to safeguard its military personnel in the region. Global energy markets experienced volatility, with oil prices spiking and futures fluctuating amid heightened concerns about Gulf instability. Netanyahu affirmed that Israel would maintain its strike campaign until Iran's nuclear, missile, and drone capabilities are fully neutralized. Critics within the international community raised alarm over civilian harm, citing reports of strikes affecting non-combatant facilities and media centers. Humanitarian organizations voiced concern over increasing civilian suffering in both Iran and Gaza, calling for more restraint from all parties. Some analysts say the operation signals a move toward regime change in Tehran, beyond merely degrading nuclear assets. Despite significant damage to above-ground infrastructure, deeply buried nuclear facilities like Fordow remain largely intact and challenging to destroy. Experts warn Iran's subterranean complexes will require more powerful weaponry or a diplomatic resolution to neutralize permanently. Tehran's leadership appears internally divided. Some officials warn of broader retaliation, while others urge a return to negotiations to prevent war. This evolving conflict could shift long-standing regional alliances and draw in external actors seeking to shape the next phase. U.S. and Israeli coordination remains critical, particularly for long-range intelligence sharing and operational planning against Iran's nuclear network. The future hinges on whether military action or renewed nuclear diplomacy will define the next chapter in this fragile standoff.